What's up, my crypto legends? The price of Bitcoin exploding from this resistance of the symmetrical triangle. We're going to talk about what are the major levels to pay attention in the coming hours and days. We are likely going to see higher levels. However, we are very, very cautious because of this potential fake out scenario. Now, of course, I am in a long position. The position is protected here on Bybit. We're going to go through the scenarios, zooming out, looking at Elliott wave theory to see where the price could hit and potentially start getting rejected, and taking a look at some altcoins, guys. Altcoins are starting to explode. There are many altcoins that will explode very likely. Taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance, which is hitting a huge major resistance, and explaining why the dominance of Bitcoin could have a little bit of a downtrend in the coming days, making those altcoins explode also for the next coming weeks. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here straight into the technical analysis here with Bitcoin, because we have broken out from the symmetrical triangle. We have broken out from the value area high from this trading zone, the point of control. It's looking very, very good. However, we got a massive wick here, as you can see on the 1 hourly time frame from these highs, and maybe this could be a liquidity grab and get back beneath the range, and then of course this would be massively catastrophic for the price of Bitcoin. However, no sign of weakness. We are above major support. Very likely that we could see higher levels, and if we are long in here from the level, okay, it needs to be at the lowest point possible. I longed from the point of control here at the 30,670 range here, right over here at the zone, long in here on Bybit, that level. And also, if you are interested in longing Bitcoin or shorting Bitcoin, the best place is Bybit, of course. And we're having all of these altcoins that are absolutely exploding at the moment, guys. Bybit does have a lot of altcoins to trade with, and you have an insane bonus to claim down below in the description of up to $30,000 if you want to trade with me on Bybit. Now, going back here to the price of Bitcoin, guys, it's looking very, very interesting. Yes, we have broken out from all of this range, major resistance levels, value area high, point of control, the lower high resistance trend line from the symmetrical triangle. Looking very exciting for continuation to the upside. However, like I said, there's been a massive pump and rejection here, kind of a liquidity grab above these highs over here. I'm in a long position. I am protected. I'm long in here from this level. The last few days, yes, we longed this range because we were very much accepting that this was a fake out from this level, and we were getting supported from the value area low of this entire trading range, as you can see here with the blue horizontal line. This was a support level. This was a fake out to the downside. We're looking for longs. This right over here was a level of a rejection, as we were getting the lower high resistance trend line, the point of control in the value area high. With the Legends trading community, we're very much aware of that level for a shorting opportunity, day trade right over here to take profits at the support, of course, of the higher low support trend line. Now, right now, what has happened, of course, we've had that major breakout. There was a shorting opportunity, a very aggressive shorting opportunity, which I call an SFP, an aggressive SFP entry, where you actually test the highs and you get into a quick short position as soon as the price gets beneath the level, okay? This is a quick little scalp day trade, all right, that we talk about a lot in the Legends trading community. Right now, successfully breaking out. If you did get into that short position, of course, this level is a take profit. Why? It is testing the resistance as support. It is testing the value area high from this range, the point of control. That is a take profit if you shorted, and this is a level to take a look at long positions. However, you want to get in at the lowest level possible, just like I did here at the point of control, $30,670 range, and looking for higher levels, being defensive, okay, being protective with a position, because if this level is lost, guys, in the coming hours, I can already tell you that this is going to lead to a catastrophic drop, right? Probably about $1,000 or even $2,000 drop on the price of Bitcoin if the price were to lose the point of control and the resistance of this range and get back inside of the range. If we do get back inside of the range, all of this will only be a huge, massive fake out, okay? And the price, if it gets back beneath the range, we are likely to claim not only this low that was created on the 20th of June at $29,800. even this low right over here at 29,500. So we're very much aware to switch from bullish to bearish if we do get that sign of weakness, guys, okay? In the Legends trading community, of course, we are giving all the time those updates. We have Sam here also giving the updates, all right, with the technical analysis and the potential setups. And of course, I am also posting every single day the potential scenarios and setups that we're looking for Bitcoin, guys. If you want to join the Legends trading community for those daily updates and possible setups with very good risk management, all right, with a guidance, you want to join the Legends trading community. That link is down below in the description. So very much accepting the zone, all right, that we could go to higher levels. If we do get back inside, all right, this value area, losing the point of control, getting back inside of the zone, this will be looking very, very bearish. That would be a clear sign of weakness, and this to be a fake out, guys. We are waiting to see what is happening. If we are longing, we are defensive, and we are looking for the next scenario, guys. If the price were to get a bounce from this level and continue to the upside, how far up can we go? Well, of course, if we go to the daily chart, I want to go a little bit through Elliott wave theory and where we are potentially at with the price of Bitcoin. Because what I do see here from the bottom here of November of 2022, when we were trading slightly beneath $16,000, when we do take a look at Elliott wave theory, of course, we have waves to the upside and the corrective waves to the downside. No doubt that we can see that this is an impulsive wave. This was an ABC flat right there. We created the third wave all the way up here, and this the fourth wave, and right now we are inside the fifth wave. When can this fifth wave end? All right, well, of course, we do have some major levels of resistance and possible projections for this fifth wave. Now, I do believe so that we are still inside of the first wave, inside of the fifth wave, meaning that we still have 5 more waves to the upside that can be very explosive, all right? Now, of course, we could see something like this on the price of Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks, having this kind of price action. Now, where do I come with this theory? We're just accepting that we are in the fifth wave at this moment. And if we go to the lower time frames, what we can clearly see, in my opinion, all right, of course, that we have had this being the first wave from the bottom of that fourth wave corrective move, this being one wave, two, we are inside of the third wave here from this range. We have potentially created the fourth wave already, and right now we are inside the fifth wave that could take us well above the highs here of $31,500. So this is the kind of scenario that we could be expecting right now at this moment. Now, of course, if we get rejected back inside of the zone and we have a very decent corrective move, we could still be inside of the fourth wave. And of course, I will be taking a look at that with the Legends trading community on what possible scenarios we could expect for Bitcoin if we were to get rejection and lose that value area high and point of control of the zone. All right, we'll be analyzing the situation to see where we are currently at with the waves, because no doubt, guys, that these waves are impulsive, these are corrective, this is impulsive, and this is corrective. So if we were to lose that point of control value area high and have a major drop here for a liquidity grab, I would still strongly believe that this is inside of a corrective move, and we are likely to recover in the next coming days to finally create that fifth wave. All right, so it's very difficult. Of course, for me, it is easy to have good risk management because I know exactly when to enter, when to protect, and what I am risking here and what are the major targets. And if I do lose the position, of course, I will be very much playing the defensive game like I'm sharing with the Legends trading community. So right now, how far up can we go? You know, what are the biggest resistance levels that we do have here on Bitcoin? Well, there's a big major consolidation that is very disturbing that happened in May of 2022. Right over here at this zone, we do have the highs. The last lower high after this major drop is round about $32,400. So I would expect the price to hit that level potentially in the coming days. If we do get a corrective move and then move up, well, that's another story. But overall, that is a huge resistance zone where we could have a fake out from those highs. Now, taking a look at the lows that were created in November of 2022, slightly beneath $16,000, no doubt in my mind that this was a first first impulsive wave with an ABC flat right over here was pretty clear because we only created 3 waves like this, as you can see on the chart, and this being the third impulsive wave, and this being the fourth wave, not managing to hit the first wave, not overlapping, and we are inside of the 5th wave. Of course, right now the 5th wave, can it be a fake out above the 3rd wave? Is it going to be a failed 5th wave? In my personal opinion, no. We could see some corrective moves, but I would expect at least to hit above 32,500, which is the last lower highs here created in November. Then we'll be analyzing very, very carefully to see what kind of momentum is created here, to see if it is going to be a good shorting opportunity after creating the massive wick above this level. We'll be paying close attention in the Legends trading community to see if it is going to have that continuation to the upside, if we still have that major sign of strength getting above some support levels, or we are losing support, and then we're looking for shorting opportunities. But no doubt that, yeah, it does look like that higher levels is likely for the price of Bitcoin. Now, zooming in on the 1 hourly time frame, now what is very, very difficult to understand right over here is that, has this been the 4th wave finished and we having the 5th wave currently at this moment, or has this just been a big major fake out and we are still inside of the 4th wave here, and we are going to have a much larger corrective move? This is why we need to be extremely cautious at these breakouts of these patterns, okay? Because there could be a massive fake out, and if we do start losing support, all right, this could lead to a massive catastrophe drop, okay, well beneath 29,500, and that will be a very interesting zone to pay attention if we were to come all the way down there, because that will mean that we are still inside of the 4th wave. This is still a corrective wave, of course, because it's pretty clear on the chart. This is impulsive, this is corrective, this is impulsive, and this is corrective. I will not be scared if we were to get a major drop, because I will see this as the price having just a big major fake out from the symmetrical triangle, and we're still inside of the 4th corrective wave, and we'll be waiting, okay, for the next coming days to get finally that major impulse that could arrive to the $32,500. all right? So it's just a difficult range, of course. Oh, it is always difficult. We need to be very defensive. So far, so good, like I've explained. We're above big major resistance levels, turning it into support. Which ones? Lower high resistance trend line from the symmetrical triangle. We're above the value area high and the point of control from this range. So far, so good. If this level is lost, guys, in the next coming hours, and we do get a significant drop, this is not going to be looking good, and we'll be looking for a deeper corrective move, almost, or even, you know, going well past the 29,500, okay? So we just need to be defensive. Of course, we are very much aware of the situation with the Legends trading community, where we're going to take those informed decisions, all right? If you're in a long position like I am defensive. I want to see a reaction. Of course, we could come back down to this range looking at the lower time frames, right? We could come back down to test the point of control of this range and these lows, and then get the bounce. Of course, we'll be very much aware of the situation here, and we'll be taking advantage, all right, depending on what happens. So now let's take a look at the altcoins. Now let's take a look at altcoins and Bitcoin dominance. Some altcoins are absolutely exploding, as you can see here, looking at CoinGecko or looking at Bybit. We can see a lot of them, you know, they're pumping like crazy. We can see comp up 22% in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin Cash 24%, Litecoin 18%, a huge amount of altcoins on Bybit that can be traded here, guys. You've got the best bonus available down below in the description. And now to understand this potential pump on altcoins is taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance, which is losing a major support level when we do take a look here at the 4 hourly time frame. Now, if we do zoom out on the daily, first of all, let's understand what has happened. Now, yes, we broke here a multi-year resistance level from 2021. Massive resistance here around about the 49-48%, okay? Right over here, you can see that massive resistance where we're getting that consolidation and finally breaking out. We've had a massive run up here with the Bitcoin dominance, right? Meaning that Bitcoin has more liquidity, all right, than the altcoins. Now, of course, this is hitting a resistance zone. Why is it hitting a resistance zone? Well, of course, we do see these lows back from 2019. As you can see, this is the exact level where we're hitting right now with the Bitcoin dominance, around about that 52% level, already getting the rejection. And if we take a look at the pivot high that was created back in 2021 to the pivot low, we are just hitting the 382 Fibonacci, which is at 52%. So major resistance here, as you can see from the support and also hitting the 382 Fib. We could expect a pretty nice cool off on the Bitcoin dominance in the coming days. And this, of course, will ignite the altcoins. When we do take a look at the lower time frames, such as the 4-hourly time frame, we can see the massive run up that we've had here, and it's currently losing a little bit of structure, meaning that we're likely going to see the Bitcoin dominance have a cool off. And this is extremely good for altcoins, guys. A lot of the altcoins are getting ready to pop, so make sure to analyze those altcoins that are having that descending wedge formation, and they get ready for an explosive move to the upside, guys. Not much more to be said here. Focusing on Bitcoin, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the analysis, understanding what is happening right now, understanding that if we do lose the point of control here, which is at 30,600 range in the next coming hours, this is going to be looking very, very bad. It will be a clear sign of weakness, and we could see all of these higher lows being eaten up, okay, in the next couple of days. So far, we got the sign of strength. We're holding support. I would be expecting higher levels. And the way to trade this is to be very defensive, protect your capital, stop loss at break even a lot of the times. If you get stopped out at break even, you can analyze the situation to see if the level is holding, in this case, for a double bottom scenario, and then get back in the trade, of course, if we are going to be holding the range for that major move to the upside. Guys, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.